welcome to the Wild Mind of Mike. This is Aquaponics, a little bit different than you're probably used to. Instead of cycling out my water so that it goes through and feeds all the plants, I have sediment tanks. So when my fish solids come out of the main tanks with the tilapia in them, they come up through in the sediment, and I'm able to pump them out. I'll go through it briefly. Here's my fish tank. It's plumbed out through the bottom, and then goes into the bottom of the sediment tank. As the water rises up, it leaves most of the solids to the bottom, some to the top. That circles around, comes back to a main tank. You can see the return line right down here. Kind of going slow, that's why we need to clean it today. Now the main tank, normally when I'm not cleaning them out, has one pump, operates the system, feeds into a filter, a little maintenance filter, into a distribution, and feeds out 4 tanks. So 4 tanks, 3 sediment tanks. Now on the sediment tanks, they're plumbed out to go into a jet pump, basically a well pump. That pressurizes it out and goes into an irrigation system. And I have irrigation heads all throughout the property, so I can utilize this great fish water and feed my plants outside. Like I said, aquaponics a little different. First, I'm going to segregate out the tanks so that my fish water is staying pretty much level. I only want to empty these tanks. Each tank has a valve, and once they're all segregated, now we can get out here and hook up to a hydrant. And I'll start by watering some of the side taller pine trees. Try to get as many plants as I can. This fish poop system comes out of the garden hose for a reason. But as you can see, as I flush around this tank, there's a lot of solids that'll plug out the irrigation system. So this is something I do as a treat for the plants. It cleans out the fish tanks, helps everything grow really nice. Give me these little bitty pine trees. Trust me, I throw this fish water on everything. My small pines, the garlic bed, trust me, it's in there. Fruit trees, they're all dormant, wintertime. And even the pasture. And it looks like Max has some other idea for right now. That never gets old. Alright, back to the tanks. I got all the tanks cleaned out. Now it's time to let some of the fish water back in again. I'll cycle these through a few times. Not gonna be able to get all done today, but you can see the point. A lot of those solids pumping right through. Fish tank will start dropping and level, and they'll all fill up the sediment tanks. Got to kick the valves in each of them. You see the pressure's pretty good, and that's the whole point of this. You got to keep the system circulating, keep the pressure up. If you let the pressure come down, you're going to end up with blockage in the pipes. And I've got a few tricks on how to clear the pipes when they do stop, because they will. I'll do those in another video sometime. But right now, this is the distribution in the bottom. You can see where it collects up the fish poop, goes through this pipe. There's my valve for the cutoff. There's the inlet pipe for the sediment tank. Now right up top, that's the outflow vent. You can see a lot of the crud. I leave that in there. That's where my bacteria is going to be, and I want the bacteria to keep building up. Simply plug in the pump again. The distribution starts all over again. As the main tank starts pumping the water into the other 3 tanks, automatic water flow from the well. Nice, fresh, clean water, perfect for the fish. What do you think, Max?
Good. Ready?
Y'all have a great day. Stay safe.